everyone. Oh, hey everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I finished my sketchbook. So, guess what we're gonna do today? I'm just gonna get right into it. If I remember, at the end I'll go over the stickers and stuff. And before we start the sketchbook tour, I will say, just in case, there is some mild body horror and blood in here. So, yes. I started this sketchbook last year in May. These are just like my goals that I had. The first page, my OCs, Zach and Carmen. They're best friends, obviously, best buddies. My sister drew that. I drew this because I watched Luca and I really liked it. My rats, Twig and Appa as BoJack Horseman characters. I'm into BoJack Horseman at this time, as you can see. And then I got really into making this story universe that I still really like. I need to work on it some more. Ha, you almost fell. He almost fell. That's funny. Shaming you. Exposing you. These are my characters. That's Finch and that's Damien. And I got into watching Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball. Good show. I grew up with that show, so, you know, just a bit of nostalgia. Yeah. These designs are kind of silly. Again, Finch and Damien, my original characters. They have a story. Maybe I'll make a video about them, because I do like their story. They look a lot different now, as you'll see soon. And then I started watching Anyways, I started watching The Simpsons again. So I drew them. Underneath this is just a drawing of them, but then I was like, I don't like this anymore. So I just, you know, covered it up with a bunch of sketches from school that I did in my notebook. Even more of them. I thought they were very neat. I liked them a lot. I doodled this dude and I was like, you know what? He's gonna be the whole page now. And so he became the whole page. I like these drawings. These wings they're pretty good. I was reminded of that one poem about the two-headed cow, and I was like, nice. And I was getting a lot more comfortable with watercolors around this time, so yeah. And then I was like, I want to draw more multi-headed animals, so I did. And there that is, except watercolor bled through right there. My bad. As you can see, I just really liked Batman and Joker for a little bit, and then it actually came back to haunt me because now I'm obsessed with them again a little bit, just a little bit, because I watched the movie recently. So yeah, these drawings are quite neat. But yeah, more Batman, more things and stuff. I watched Squid Game, so I drew it. I really liked the main character. I thought he was awesome. This is when Inktober hit, so I just drew this whole page, just random Inktober and Rattober. Underneath this is a drawing of Chandler Bing from Friends, and I didn't like it, so I covered it with receipts and then more Chandler Bing thing. More Inktober. I like this one. This one's pretty cool. More Rattober. And then this is some original characters I made for the Instagram user Thingamajigs Angel Demon Universe. He actually saw it and reshared it, and that blew my mind. I like these characters. Never draw them again though. My bad. More Chandler Bing. This whole page is actually supposed to be like a Friends page, but then I messed up here. Covered it and gave up on the page, as you can see. Watch this, guys. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, my sister drew this. Very cool. Then we got Zach and Carmen again, but they look different. They changed again. They don't look like this anymore. Or weird, random, cool OCs. Okay. Around this time, I was actually, this guy, he's the main character. He doesn't have a name though, none of them have names. I basically was making a universe, and I wanted to make, for whatever reason, I wanted to make claymation. It might have been because I was really into Jack Stover at the time, but I still do. I think claymation's really cool, and I would love to be good at that, but don't have the funds as of right now. I decided to draw just a bunch of random goat men, or deer men, or moose men, ram men, and some guys being pals. Oh, Finch and Damien again. Just look at this. Is that even the same character? I don't think so. Jesus and a person I designed based off a Roman statue. Looks pretty neat. I like this spread. This is a cool spread. This is Little Nightmares fan art. I played both games and I was like, oh, I gotta draw it right now. So I did. I think this is quite neat. The Moral Oral fan art, because I just was like, why not? They're okay drawings. They don't really look like them. Again, the character was making a whole little story for him. Lore? Just some little lore-based stuff. It's a pretty decent thing. I kind of got too scared to finish it with actual watercolor, so I just went in with this weird lighting thing I decided to do. Let me see. Nah. There's me, and then me again with my skateboard. I don't really look like this, but I drew it anyways. Yeah, these are just a bunch of random doodles I decided to draw because I was bored in art class. Squid gay. Okay. Just some unfinished pages. I was starting to feel kind of burnt out, so good drawing by my sister. Still feeling pretty burnt out, just a spread of that FNAF game. And this is when I come out of the art block because I watched the one movie. It's the one character. So that's all I drew for like the next few pages. Sorry guys. There I am. That's me. Oh, I started experimenting with my line art here. I would combine two different colors, you know, super original and awesome. That's me. I love Dutch Bros. Some stuff. An unfinished page, kind of, yeah. But you know, some more of that stuff. I don't know. And then even more of that stuff because that's all I knew how to draw for a few weeks. Still, getting a lot more comfortable with watercolor here. The more of the one thing. Where, yeah, I do this in class. Stuck it in there. And then my original characters. This is when I started developing their story because of this particular doodle. I was like, what if I just give him eyes on his hands? And then boom, a story was born. And then I gave him a bunch of eyes. And then some cows, because I love cows. And I like that one the most. I watched the new Spider-Man movie. I really liked it. So I drew it. That's supposed to be Ned. Doesn't really look like him. It's okay. Some smiling friends, because I watched the show and I liked it. Love this little guy. More. And then some of this guy. Good. Oh yeah. Cool. My original characters again is Zach and Carmen. I made a video out of this. You should definitely go watch it. Yeah, I was developing his story, his and Zach's story a lot more. That's what this is. And then that's what that is. And then we got some figure-ish studies. Because I was like, I ought to do that. I like this one the most. Still developing. I was really obsessed with developing their story around this time. So I drew a bunch of like different examples of how like these people's anatomy could be pushed. And then I made a little character. This is Zach's little sister, Anania. I love her design because she looks like a little version of Zach. So yeah. And then this is a speed paint on my channel. You should definitely go look at it. I really pushed myself out of my comfort zone with this drawing. It, you know, I drew cars and stuff. That's crazy. But I like this drawing. I ended up going in and finishing it digitally, like pushing the values that I wanted. So maybe I'll put that up on screen. So my friend drew the Joker, and so I was like, why not just draw the Joker? And then I drew Bruce. and then I drew Batman and little tiny Joker. And then this kind of fueled my Joker and Batman obsession that I fell back into. So blame her. So then I decided to like draw some flowers, and then I went in and made them little flower characters, like from, you know, because that one story that I kind of abandoned. But yeah, I like these. And then I rewatched Gravity Falls, and so of course I had to draw it. I drew the Mystery Twins, and then okay. I like Grunkle Stan a normal amount, an appropriate amount. Of course. And then I went back and redesigned some super old characters that I haven't drawn in ages. Maybe I'll put up a picture of what they used to look like. They are best friends, best pals. Yes. I really like the idea. I'm kind of messing around with the idea of using a sketchbook and like making the whole thing like a kind of mock journal type thing, kind of like the, you know, the books for Gravity Falls, the journals, Stanford's journals. I like that idea. I might do that. Yeah. So this is like an experiment of what that would look like. And then I drew more Gravity Falls. I like that show a lot. Drew the sheriffs being best pals. Oh, and then I drew my characters eating at McDonald's because I love them. And look at this, guys. Watch this. This is insane. What? Crazy. Yeah, I know. Friends drew all over here. So I was like, I don't want to like cover it. I don't want to like get rid of this page, you know, because it's their art. So I was like, I'll just kind of do this thing so I could still flip it open and look at it. A bunch of old drawings. Then I drew some rats. My rats were running around on the floor, so I drew them. My sister colored all these ones, and then I colored these two and the ones down here. And then I did some studies of my hand, and then I drew some weird unicorns because my friend told me to, and a dragon. And then this is my OCs again, the same ones as before, but I was interested in their story all of a sudden, so I kind of drew them some more. Still kind of changed from what they look like here. I like this. This is cute. And then I put this here because what? A bunch of pencil drawings. That's crazy. I drew my characters being all best friend-like. You know, this is Finch and Damien again, by the way. And that's Zach and Carmen being best friends, as you can see. That's me. And then I redrew this. I'll put the original drawing up here somewhere. And then I replayed Little Nightmares again. It's kind of funny, because I kind of reverted back to the stuff that I drew like at the beginning of the sketchbook, and I drew it again. But yeah, these are, you know, the characters, the one scene. I like these drawings. You should always fanboy over your own art. I stand by that. The one chef guy, love this dude. I also made this into a speed paint talk and draw thing, so go watch it. And then once again, I was developing the story for my characters. I'm still kind of working on it, but yeah. And then there they all are together, being happy and awesome. Oh, these are the same characters as from the other page. And then I watched the one movie, the new Batman movie. I liked it a lot. It wasn't anything like insanely awesome, but I did like it. There was a severe lack of the Joker in that movie. I think that Bruce would listen to this song and unironically cry to it. Yeah, I think I spelled weirdo wrong. I don't know. And then more. Batman and Joker being best pals. Bruce. See, reverting to my old ways. This is literally, I was drawing this exact stuff like 8 months ago. Bruh. For real? Anyhow. So we've got the Joker. I was like, what? I want to draw him without makeup, so I did. So he just looks like some guy. Watch this, guys. Got some doodles of Batman and Joker. Does it stop there? Oh, no. What? More doodles of Batman and Joker. When it doesn't stop there? Of course not. It's just that, and then a bunch of little doodles of like stuff. We've got the one character, a weird thing. And then, and does it stop there? Of course not. Boom. And does it stop there? No, there's stuff here. Does it stop there? No. Flips open again. Isn't that crazy? I think it is. I'm so creative, I know. The more Carmen and Zach, just some pen sketches that I stuck in here. I was kind of feeling a bit burnt out, but I persevered. You know, them being best friends, some hippie guy being cool. I like this smoke thing that I did. Looks pretty cool. And then the last page. Just a bunch of sketches. Yeah. Boom. Oh, and last page. There it is. Unfortunately, we've come to an end. I've had this sketchbook for such a long time. I'm not gonna be too upset about it, but also a little bit. Finished it, yeah, the other day. I like this drawing. You can really see the improvement. See, there's the first drawing, and then a redraw of that drawing. I think I made a lot of progress. Yes. Yep, and that's the end. I'm quite proud of this sketchbook, to be honest. Like, it's quite, I made a lot of progress in it and all of that, but looking back at those old drawings, not as amazing as I remembered, but you know, I think they hold up, you know? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over the stickers really quick, okay. This is from Dutch Bros. This is from Dutch Bros. These I stole from a fast food place. What's it called? Buffalo Wild Wings. I just stuck them on here. My friend gave me this and that. He got it from an Amazon pack, and that same friend gave me that. My sister made these two stickers, and my friend gave me this, again, from an Amazon pack. And this is also from Dutch Bros. And my friend gave me these from another Amazon pack. That is it. That is the end of this sketchbook. Goodbye. Adios. Gross. In all seriousness, I did like this sketchbook. By the way, it is a moleskin. Yeah, I think it's the same as this one, but my new sketchbook that I just got, but it's the normal one. It's not watercolor. That is all. Thank you for listening to me ramble about my drawings in the sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.